We also have an alumni speaker coming in to address the class of 2022, Lauren Green from the MPA class of 2020. She was a lifer, so she went here all the way from kindergarten all the way through high school. And she graduated the year 2000, as I mentioned. She was a member of Band and Chorus, president of the French Honor Society and French Club, member of the National Honor Society, received awards in WISE competitions and the National French Contest. She was also part of the soccer and track teams when she was here. After MPA, she went on to graduate at Princeton University with a degree in psychology and received a full scholarship to attend UIC's College of Medicine. From there, she completed her residency training in the field of radiology and completed her subspecialty fellowship training at Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center in New York in 2015. Currently, she specializes in breast cancer surveillance and is the head of breast cancer imaging and the chair of the Center for Breast Care at the UIC Hospital. She and her husband have 2 young daughters, 3 and 7 months old, 3 years and 7 months old. She also has traveled, which is interesting fact, to every continent in the entire world. And she did quite a bit of traveling, so that fits in with the global program we do here as well. So let me introduce to you Dr. Lauren Green.
Thank you, Mr. Drahaza, for the kind introduction, and thank you as well as Mrs. Shepard for inviting me here today. I was actually just telling Ms. Shepard that I wear flats today because one of my classmates tripped up these very stairs and slid across the stage on her way up to receive an award when we were seniors, so I don't want to repeat that. Anyway, so it's been a really long time since I've been in this building, but this building has not changed at all. A lot of other things have changed, but this room is exactly the same as it was back in 2000. So MPA will always be sort of a home to me. It played a big role in shaping who I am today. I have a lot of friends, very close friends to this day who I met here when I was just 5 years old. That is not normal. It's awesome, but it's definitely not something that most people experience. And with not normal comes some weird things too. Do you guys still have the gym show here? So it was not until I went to college that I realized that no one else has a gym show, nobody knows what that is, and no one had any idea what I was talking about. Also, do you guys still have waiters here at lunch? So when I was here, we marched over into the dining hall, and they would ring one bell, and everyone had to freeze and stop talking and stand behind your chairs, and then they would ring the second bell and you could sit down. And we all had assigned seats, and if you had hot lunch, which I don't know if you have here anymore, but that was where the cafeteria would provide you with meals, they would have a couple of people assigned as waiters. And they would serve you your food, these are your fellow students, and then they would clean up your mess after you finished eating your lunch. So, nice to hear we don't do that. But that being said, with the weird things comes a lot of greatness. There's some excellent teachers here. You have very small class sizes. There are opportunities to participate in really just about anything. And coming from MPA, you end up being the poster children for the well-rounded experience. So you are skilled to tackle just about anything that comes ahead of you in the future. I will say that what I do value most about my time here is being encouraged to appreciate the concept of other. So other people, other cultures, other places, other ways of thinking and problem solving. It really fueled my love for travel as well as for trying all sorts of new things, foods, art, adventures, and it's an appreciation that this world could use a lot more of these days. This is an exciting time for the graduating seniors. You have worked very hard and you're on the precipice of a major transition. College is really a game changer, and you will learn more about yourself in the coming years than you would ever think possible. And it may sound cliche, but the possibilities are truly endless. Many of you will move away from home for the first time. You will live and study alongside people from all over the country and sometimes even all over the world, and many of whom will have very different life experiences from you. MPA could not prepare you any better for that. The diversity and emphasis on multiculturalism here is something that is unparalleled and that, again, most people will not experience. So never let go of that. In college, continue to look to soak up all of the opportunities to learn both from your classes and from the people around you. Learn from those people. Make a new friend. Take the random class. Study abroad. Join a club. Try new things. It may be the last time that some of you are truly free to do so, so you definitely want to take advantage. Really, you deserve and are capable of really great things. So please, put your insecurities aside and be brave. Do not fear failure or making mistakes. It's those instances that are often where we learn the most about ourselves. So put one foot in front of the other, take those first steps, and you may just end up changing people's lives for the better, or even the world. And certainly some of my MPA classmates already have. We all have gifts. Don't let yours go to waste. You will encounter people throughout your life who will doubt your abilities and tell you that you can't. It may be their assumptions due to your gender, your ethnicity, where you're from, all sorts of things. But don't let them underestimate you, and try not to take the negativity personally. In my experience, those assumptions usually stem from those people's own insecurities and have actually little to do with you. So just remember that you are limitless. And finally, there's that old saying that it's not what you know, but who you know. And that's partially true. But definitely take advantage of making connections and new opportunities. Be respectful of others and make good impressions, because you never know when a chance encounter may end up leading to the job of your dreams years later. It's a really small world and you'll always run into people. So you want to keep those bridges open. But I just want to say best wishes to all of you on this next great chapter of your lives. I look forward to hearing about all your accomplishments in the future, and congratulations on this very special day.